Hey there, have you just purchased your first coal barbecue and you're wondering how to get started? In this video I'm going to show you how to do that. Really simple, really easy, straight to the point. It's going to work pretty much every time if you follow these steps. Right here I've got my barbecue. It's just a cheap one off eBay I bought. We've got redheads. These are fire lighters. They're wrapped up in little aluminium foil. They're really good. This is what you're going to really need. They're just these little cubes. They're really good. As you can see. You're going to want some coals. You can use whatever. I just use original barbecue briquettes. They're really good. They last for a couple hours. And yeah, they're good. And then finally, you're going to want one of these. This is called a kettle or a chimney. Over here I think we call them kettles, or I don't even know, but I call it a kettle, but I think it's actually called a chimney. You can get these from your local hardware stores for about 10, 15, 20 bucks. Over in Australia we've got a place called Bunnings. Everything's there. It's really easy, so you're definitely going to want one of these. Without this it's going to be really hard to do it, so it's best to invest in this, the fire starters, and some alright coals just to start off with. So the way I do it, I put the kettle on top of the barbecue, I put the coals inside the kettle, and then I put the fire starters under the kettle on the barbecue, just like this. So I'll usually use 3 of these, the fire starters. 3 is pretty good, you can use 4, but 3 is fine. So usually I do just half a kettle full of coals, and I might do that twice if I need more coals instead of trying to do it in one go, but it's always different. It depends if it's windy, the weather, if it's hot, cold, or stuff like that. So I'm just going to put 3, and I'll put them in like a little bit of a triangle shape, just like that. So we got the fire starters just sitting on the top of the grill here. I put it on the grill so if any ash and stuff falls, it falls into the barbecue instead of all over the place, so it's a bit easier. So what you want to do now is put the kettle on top. Simple as that. Now, add the coals. So we got the coals half full in the kettle, and it's just sitting on top of the fire starters, just like that. And the next step is really simple. All you got to do now is use the matches. I use these long ones because you can stick them in the hole. And that's it. You just want it to sit now for about 15 or 20 minutes. Try to keep it in a bit of a good spot where there's not too much wind. It's really hard to do on a windy day. You can see already it's starting to get pretty hot. And it's really that simple. So once again, you want to use the fire starters, put it on top of the grill, fill the kettle or the chimney half full of coals, then light the fire starters and put the chimney on top of the fire starters. And it's going to work as simple as that. It's really easy, it works every time. Make sure you do it this way. So they're looking ready to go. I'm going to put down some aluminium foil on the bottom of my barbecue first. So when I'm done cooking, I can pour some water on it or let it burn out. And when it's done, I can just fold the tin foil up and chuck it straight in the bin. It's a lot easier to get rid of the waste this way, and it's probably the best way to do it, to be honest. And to keep your barbecue nice and clean. But the coals are looking good. I'm going to give it a bit of a shake. So you can see there's a bit of a mess there already. So we're going to clean that up and set the barbecue up. Okay, so I've just put the aluminium foil down, and now we're going to tip the coals onto the barbecue and get ready to start cooking. Time to chuck the meat on. And that's how it's done, guys. It's really simple, it's really easy. If you follow these methods, it's going to work for you, and it's just going to be a good way to barbecue and eat some good food. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment if you want, and subscribe to my channel. Peace!